video, we're going to delve into the world of job interviews. So, whether you're a job seeker preparing for your next interview or an employer looking to improve your interviewing skills, this video has something for you. We'll cover the entire process from preparation to follow up. Let's get started. So, let's start with the importance of job interviews. They are a crucial step in the hiring process. They provide an opportunity for employers to assess candidates' suitability for a role and for candidates to showcase their skills and learn more about the organization. So these are the key points. The assessment of skills, as I mentioned, employers evaluate candidates' qualifications and fit for the role. Also, the cultural fit. Interviews help determine if the candidate aligns with the company's culture. The candidate's opportunity. So, job interviews provide opportunity for candidates to ask questions and gauge if the job is right for them. Because when we see these job offers, we cannot like make an idea of what the culture of the organization is. But sometimes just walking into the building, we can have a perhaps not identify the type of culture, but we have like a global view of the offices, the environment. Like it provides for this opportunity for the candidate to see if the position is right for them. And also it's important because of the decision making, because it provides essential information to make informed hiring decisions. A successful interview benefits both parties, ensuring that the right candidate is matched with the right role. So preparation is key to a successful job interview. Let's break down the steps you need to take to get ready. If you're the candidate, you need to research the company to understand its mission, values, products, and services. You need to understand the role that you are applying to. So be careful when you read the job description to and identify if your skills align to that job. You can also practice common questions and prepare answers for common interview questions. You can also prepare a set of questions that you would like to ask the interviewer, maybe about the salary, the compensations, about the company's culture. So for employers, before the interview happens, they need to review the resumes. So the resumes have the information on the qualifications and experience of the candidates. So reviewing them familiarizes the employer with the candidate's background. They need to prepare a set of questions to assess skills and cultural fit. They need to create a comfortable environment. So ensure that the interview setting is professional but also welcoming. Outline the process, so clearly define the structure and duration of the interview before you start. Thorough preparation helps both candidates and employees feel confident and ensures a smooth interview process. Now, during the interview, it's important to create a positive and professional atmosphere. Let's explore the best practices for conducting a successful interview. So, first, you need to create a welcoming atmosphere. So, start with a friendly introduction. Um, Here, we want to create rapport. So, rapport is a French word, but what it means is that you need to create this friendly like environment without being friends. Like maybe small talk about the weather, the traffic, Just like this kind of questions that serve as icebreakers, that should be done like at the very beginning. Then follow the structure. Remember that you created a structure for the interview and you define times for every step. So ensure that the interview flows smoothly and covers all the key points. You can ask open-ended questions. This encourages candidates to provide detailed answers. Listen actively, pay close attention to the candidate's responses. Also provide information, share details about the role, the team, and the company's culture. Conducting the interview with these best practices helps create a productive and respectful dialogue. Now, some common interview questions and how to answer them effectively. For example, when they ask you, tell me about yourself, you need to give a brief overview of your professional background, but focus on relevant experience and skills. When interviewer asks, why do you want to work here? You should mention specific aspects of the company that appeal to you and align with your career goals. So this shows that you have researched the company. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Highlight strengths that are relevant to the job and mention a weakness you're actively working to improve. If you're asked to describe a challenge you faced and how you overcame it, use the STAR method. So, explain the situation, the task, the action, and the result to structure your response. When you're asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Show ambition but remain realistic, aligning your goals with the company's trajectory. So, preparing thoughtful answers to these common questions will help you present yourself effectively during the interview. The interview doesn't end when you leave the room. Following up is a critical step in the process. So, employers should provide feedback. If possible, give candidates feedback on their performance. Sometimes employers receive a lot of resumes and they conduct like several interviews, and it's hard to follow or give feedback to every single one of them. But it's important to do this process to finish, like to give a closure to the whole process. um, Informing about the process to the candidate can help them give like to follow all of the steps. So if you're not going to be able to provide feedback, then perhaps you should, um, when the interview closes, like you can expect to hear from us in a week. So the candidate knows that if the week passed and no one reached him, then he might not be the one that is gonna cover the job. But if you don't give like any information about the process, then like they are waiting. Maybe they're gonna be calling, like trying to get information, and that is also time consuming for the employers. So, in summary, mastering the job interview process involves thorough preparation, effective communication, and thoughtful follow up. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of job interviews, and I'll see you next time.